Hey, how's it going, everybody? Charlie Wilson here, aka Sinister Charlie. Welcome back. Hi. We got some more Gigguk. As usual, I'm out of it. Just got back from the gym. This is generally when I do my videos. Good leg day today. I'm gonna be hurting really bad tomorrow. Winter Anime 2024. In a nutshell. I haven't seen really anything from 2023. Oh, I guess it's Vinland Saga wasn't 20, was it? I don't know. I don't remember. But I do see this little picture right here. I wanted to see that vending machine anime so bad. I might have to check that out. Yeah, hopefully no crying this time. At the end of the video, last Gigguk video I did, I almost lost it. I had to cut that one short. I was like, nope. Gigguk knows how to bring a tear to my yeah, let's get into it.
With the banger year we've just had, 2024 has a lot to live up to. You're following a year that
2024
that are going to be remembered for a long time to come, with iconic quotes that will live on in the hearts of anime fans. Inspiring
there we go.
lines such as, and of course,
kill yourself.
Good.
Have taken and made their
I've seen more memes about Farron. I've seen more memes than I have the actual anime. I've seen like the clip of like the first episode, and I was like, maybe I'll get into it. I hear it's good.
their own. But what else has this new year got in store for us? Well, for once, we're not buried under a cascade of high-profile sequels. There's Classroom of the Elite. Tsukimichi is apparently one of the best isekai I haven't finished yet.
Nope.
One of the best
You know how I feel?
romances
Oh,
with
I hear that's really good. A friend of mine was watching that, and they're like, "Oh yeah, it's really good." Little high school love
The
for you.
Dangers in My Heart, looking like it's only going to get even better from there. Mashal Season 2. Now, I know what you're all thinking. Are we going to see more of the most iconic role in anime? Our number one.
Good stuff, man. I'm so happy for him.
More slice of life, more girls, more isekai. A lot of isekai. Again. And of course, we got the action, baby. Woo!
Baby.
Look at this. Oh yeah, shit's about to go down.
A triple, baby.
Oh, he's about to fuck shit up.
Do 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 do. Oh, I haven't watched it, but the gushing over magical girls. That's basically hentai. I don't know what's going on in mainstream anime, but I guess you can just do whatever you want now. I'm not complaining, by the way. I really like High School of the Dead, so I'm all about fan
This
service.
video is sponsored by Honkai Star Rail.
All right.
I have never ever played
Me
before.
neither.
So let me tell you about this game I have never ever touched. Honkai Star Rail is a free-to-play
That's awesome.
turn-based RPG that has been awarded the best game of the year 2023 on the Google Play and App Store and the TGA Mobile Game of the Year.
Word up.
I have definitely 100% honestly not already spent way too many hours playing. Because to
Oh,
reiterate,
okay.
I have never played this game before, but if I did, I would be really excited about the brand new 2.0 update that just dropped, because it introduces us to the world of Penacony, the first whole new world that has been added since the game's
Gadoosh.
release, and along with that comes a bunch of new 5-star characters. We got Black Swan, a new 5-star wind-type nihility character who has abilities like yada yada yada. Who cares about what she does? Look at her. Just look at her.
I'm looking at her.
For you, you know, is what I would be saying if I played the game. But we also got Sparkle, a new mischievous little girl who's a 5-star quantum character that will fit perfectly into my hypothetical roster because
Mr.
I barely have
Sparkle.
any hypothetical harmony characters in it. There's also a bunch of new exciting updates, including new scenes, new characters, and if you log in now, there are 10 free warps awaiting you, and another 10 for logging in for 7 days.
I generally sit through the ads, by the way, just letting you know. It's fun for me.
And you can claim a free 5-star limited
Naked
character
men.
duration
I'm
too.
men.
But wait, there's more. Click that link in the description
Naked
to download
men?
the game
All
and use the code
right.
on screen for an extra
That's a
50
weird
stellar
code.
jades. Hold on a second, I just got to note down this code. Thank you very much to Hoyoverse
Thank
and
you.
Honkai Star Rail for sponsoring me today. Back to the video.
30歳まで童貞だったので魔法を使えるようになって
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Honey,
I'm in.
Is there a way to unvirginify ourselves? Well, it's official, guys. While us
Born again
decrepit
Christian? I
sex
don't know.
havers were busy enacting coitus, these damn virgins were secretly getting wizard powers. I'm sorry to say, weebs, but I've let you down. But the fight
It's
is
okay.
not
I
over.
forgive you.
You can finish what I couldn't accomplish. Okay, so our guy here has the ability to read minds by touching people because he's a virgin, but the catch-22 is the man is such a giga virgin that he can't ever touch anyone except for
men.
Oh, it's that
boy.
kind of show. Well, nothing says true bromance.
Okay.
Lose their virginity, and honestly,
You know, it's kind of funny. You don't see a lot of gay anime stuff, really, except for like what am I thinking of? Oh, Yuri on Ice. Yuri on Ice, which is really good anime, by the way. I highly recommend it. Soundtrack's kicking too. Yeah, you don't see that a whole lot.
how can you complain? My man is really putting the top in top husband material. He's
Oh,
even using
boy.
the forbidden Eren Yeager technique to rizz up his fellow brother. It's been a while since we've seen a show go full BL bro love, but suffice to say, this is the most homoerotic thing we're going to see all season.
Ta-ta. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Whoa. Okay. Dude. Me too, buddy. Hetero juice, go.
I think I like men now. After The Witch from Mercury tried to revolutionize the genre, it's good to see Mecca going back to its roots. Just gay guys, innit? But
sure.
on a serious note, don't make the same mistake as me and almost skip
You get
this.
it, boys.
I thought this was just going to be another standard real
Boys,
Raw
boys,
show.
boys.
People are dying on the battlefield, fighting for their lives. You are witnessing the true horrors of war. Then out of nowhere, this guy drops in and just listen to his theme song. For those of you unfamiliar with Mecca, this is like the equivalent.
I'm not into Mecca, but I might have to watch this. The CG, I don't like the CG, but that's just hilarious. I love it.
Of people fighting for survival in the brutal world of Attack on
Man,
Titan.
screw that.
Suddenly, All Might drops in. This is what happens when everyone working on the show knows exactly what they are doing. This is a Mecha show by Mecha fans for Mecha fans, with the gun-ho Top Gun bravado that comes with it. Just a bunch of manly men doing
manly men
saying
things.
completely manly
Nothing
things to
wrong
their
here.
manly bros.
Yeah, you better win your fight because I'm coming on your ass, boy. I'm coming for that ass.
Solo leveling. Okay, this is meant to be the big one this season, and if you've seen my previous video on the manhwa, you'd know that I'm a big fan. And these
I haven't seen it.
episodes
I hear it's good.
seem decent. They held nothing back when it came to the sheer violence compared to the original webcomic. Hiroyuki Sawano is, as always, bringing the hype with his OST. Animation seems...
Hey.
And this opening is what I hear
Oh,
in my head
hey
when I'm getting
now.
a kill streak in Counter-Strike. But I am a little cautious because A1 Pictures is doing a pretty good job with the animation, but let's be real here. Solo leveling is not coming in here as the pinnacle of storytelling.
Okay.
The big thing that made this title stand out was that the art was absolutely godlike.
Yeah, a lot of people
Good,
like the
godlike.
art.
They gave us some of the best heart-pounding action scenes you can find in webcomics. So the real question is this anime going to be able to match that? Because when I look at this art, I'm thinking the action has to be like Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 level, you know what I mean? Because take that away and we have a story that's not too dissimilar to the truckload of power fantasy isekai we see every season. The main character ends up more perfect than Kirito, side characters become as useful as Yamcha. This is an unapologetic power fantasy show that lives on the rule of cool.
Word
and
up.
if we don't have similar godlike animation, what more can the show give us that we haven't already seen? Arise. Alright, actually I'm sold. We got a few villainess anime this season, and this was the
Okay,
one that
never heard of it.
definitely interested me the most. And yes, it is purely because I am a sucker for time loop anime. Coming from the mangaka that seems to have a curse for mediocre anime adaptations like Lucifer and the Biscuit Hammer, it looks like one of his works
Okay.
is finally getting a decent adaptation. I'm not too familiar with this one, but it does give me hope that we're going to get
No,
the
never heard of
Spirit
it.
Circle adaptation we deserve.
Okay. This Altered Beast. Oh boy.
Account successfully
No.
created. You are now signed into Discord.
Nah, I'm good. Thank you though.
Did this motherfucker just hit him with a virginity punch? Man,
Hell
they've
yeah.
come to us with another
Ooh,
anime
this looks
original
good.
with another self-proclaimed virgin protagonist in an old-school delinquent showdown anime. I'm not
Ooh,
sure
that
what's up with all the
animation's,
freaking virgins having
kind of,
superpowers this season, and why
pretty
is it always
slick.
the guys? What about all the female virgins? Come on, anime, we need some representation for the freaking Hyman squad. You watch subbed anime, don't you? Yeah, I'm into sub anime. You mean subbed anime, right? Yeah, sure. All right, now we're talking.
Hell
Time
yeah.
for some real anime. Change Soldier is the show to watch if you want to be a respectable
Oh, boy.
human being. Did I say respectable? I meant the exact opposite of that.
You know, when I try to get people into anime and they see stuff like this, I just tell them to go watch Cowboy Bebop over and over again.
これからも私の奴隷として働き続けるといい。
Ah, yes. My favorite job. Slavery. That's how it works, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's an anime about a guy who gets superpowers by being a slave to a bunch of hot anime girls. Man, what the fuck is going on with this season? Now,
I know,
before anyone
right?
gets angry, this is basically just Power World with a degeneracy mod. Sometimes you have to respect a title that
hello.
knows exactly what it wants to do and hones in on doing that one thing really well, even if that thing is awakening a new fetish every episode. This is the rare type of series that has plot, but also has plot. You already know if this is the type of show for you, but I will say the fight scenes went unexpectedly hard in the manga, and this action animation is not exactly the cream of the crop, but you can only expect so much when the team is working with one hand. If they chose to put their focus on another certain type of scene, I'll still be a happy man, because let's be honest, guys, who doesn't want to be stepped on by a group?
Oh, is this the one he was talking about it with his, he was talking about this manga, wasn't he, in one of his videos? But yeah, that's a good, yeah, just put my face right there. That's fine.
Of hot anime girls, am I right, guys? Trigger are back again to save anime from the
Themselves?
Jujutsu Kaisen
Oh.
fan base. This time with Dungeon Meshi or Delicious in Dungeon, which
I saw a couple
no one
clips of
actually
this.
calls it, even though its name was on the original Japanese manga. Going into this, I thought this was just going to be a simple cooking show where some adventurers explore some dungeons, eat a bunch of weird monsters, have a good time. I was on board for this, but then I think the episode that really sold me was the one where they find the living armor. Now, in most shows, living armor is just normal armor that's imbued with magic, which is
Indeed.
what you and everyone else assumes. But Dungeon Meshi takes this common idea and goes, nah, that's
I do like the
crazy
animation
shit.
style.
So as our hero fights one, he notices something that looks like an egg and thinks to himself, why is there an egg? Why can the armor see me even though it has no eyes? Maybe this is a living thing after all, but it's completely hollow, doesn't die if I behead it, and it moves too rigid to be a slime and too silent to be a swarm. But by some good detective work, he manages to uncover a biological explanation behind the living armor that not only makes sense, but also makes it edible. That made me go, damn,
Okay.
I've never really thought about it like that.
Is it an
This
egg?
is just one of the monsters we find in the series. Every single creature has careful thought put into their biology, their ecosystem. Even the most common fantasy monsters we're familiar with are given their own unique take. The insane amount of creativity in the world building makes this feel more like a nature documentary with a cooking twist. And add to this a core cast with banter reminiscent of something you'd find in Konosuba, and you guys
Yeah, it looks kind of funny. I love the animation style. It's a little more, not, I don't want to say Western, but was it Ranking of Kings or something like that? That one, it kind of reminds me of that. I don't know if it's by the same person, but yeah, is it Food Wars though? Is it Food Wars?
yourself a pretty damn good show. With this now airing at the same time as Free Run, all I can say is fantasy anime fans are eating good right now. Huh? Alright, what show we got next?
恐怖の時代は終わったんだ。これからは二人で
The age of sexiness begins.
未来を
Oh,
夢見ている。
sorry.
Oh, she's gonna die.
Cool.
You know, I think she still could be savable.
Well,
Yeah, she still could be savable.
Jeebus.
Yeah, the city's still savable. See, what did I tell you? He saved the city, guys! It's saved!
Yeah.
Sometimes all the show has is the rule of cool, and sometimes it's enough. Ishira might just be that show. It's some ruined fantasy land where a bunch of Dark Soul bosses gather from all over the world to take part in a no-holds-bar battle royale bloodbath. Isekai protagonists, undead warriors. Every episode introduces a new stupidly overpowered character for the true battle royale experience that will have you placing bets like this is a UFC match. This might not be the prettiest looking show of the season, but this is it if you want some turn
It looks alright.
edgy fun. So,
Oh,
subbed anime?
boy.
で魔法少女を
Nah, I'm into dom. You mean dubbed? And no, I went into the show completely blind, thinking it was some.
Go.
cute parody of the magical
Go.
girl genre. Then 5 minutes in, I realized, wait a goddamn minute.
これって
It's just hentai.
エッチな本だ
Yeah, there you
I
go.
thought Chain Soldier was going to be the only thing bringing the culture this season, but now we have BDSM Bocce if she was a villainess. And the thing is, the scenes here go even harder, but the problem is, it's comedic enough that I don't know if I should laugh
Yeah.
or get turned on sometimes. If you want more culture in your life, give this one a watch.
Honestly, I saw some clips and then I saw some anime panels. Honestly, the anime looks a lot, or the manga looks a lot better than the anime, in my opinion. I like the dark shading, and the manga looks more like dark. I like it.
This might not be your proudest fap, but it'll certainly be your funniest.
ブランケットありがとう。助かったよ。ごめん。臭かったら
what?
洗濯
There's an anime called Hokkaido Girls, are super adorable, about some super adorable gals living
From
in
Hokkaido.
What the hell do you need me for? Now, if you don't know anything about Hokkaido, well, it's
It's
northern
cold.
Japan, it's really cold, it has some of the best food you can find in the country, and it's got really thick milk. And then you have the Garus. Now, for anyone wondering how these girls aren't freezing their butts off in this weather, you need to understand
They're from
that
Hokkaido.
in Japan, short skirts protection to the cold follows the same logic as RPG armor.
Feels like
Indeed.
I'm wearing nothing at all.
I'll be real with you, this is clearly just paid propaganda by the Hokkaido Tourism Board.
Really?
And God damn it, it's fucking working. Yo,
Really?
Jägerstrat too? The wrong way to use healing magic. Would have been a more accurate name for this show, actually. I feel like having healer or healing in your title has become a PTSD-inducing trigger word for us at this point, but I actually had a lot of fun with this one, for one not so obvious reason. I'm into Dom. For most people, this probably looks like another run-of-the-mill isekai junk food, because it is. But for someone with a trained
Sorry.
eye like me, I can tell the difference between a white guy and a... White guy? Between
White
a
guy.
White Castle and 5 Guys, and 20 isekai trash
That was a nice little flub they kept in there. That's good. I like the improvisation. White Castle's terrible.
out there who know what I mean. This feels like the latter. Not enough healing for you? Well, we have the Unwanted Undead Adventurer featuring a dead skeleton protagonist slowly leveling his body back up. Oh, that's a totally different thing. Excuse me, necromancy is just healing for those who believe in the 5-second rule. Oh, hey, look, a middle-aged protagonist, and he's adopted a cute little burb.
Aw.
So it's a simple slice of life about an older gentleman taking care of a burb. I can vibe with that.
我が名はピエール・カルロ
Okay.
異界の都にして星の賢者
Alright, so the bird can talk. Well, that's okay. Every slice of life needs its quirk nowadays. Surprise! Isekai, bitch! Okay, well, I wasn't expecting an isekai, but I'm not gonna complain. Oh, he's starting his own trading company and learning the economics. Just like a business. I get it now. So it's gonna be a Spice and Wolf-esque anime with an isekai
Okay,
twist. Surprise!
I'm not
Magic,
into it.
bitch. So we can use magic in the real world. That makes sense. It's an isekai after all. Surprise! Psychics, bitch! Okay, so I
Jesus.
guess there are psychics in the real world and he's getting tailed by a shadow
It's just, that seems like too much for one anime, dude. Pick a lane.
organization of psychics now while trading goods in an isekai with a talking bird who's
Too many
secretly a
cooks, man.
3,000-year-old demon. This show is amazing. We got ourselves a cute little romance, this time with the most precious cinnamon roll who has trouble communicating because she's deaf, making her the actual lore-accurate Komi.
Oh,
This is
that's pretty
honestly
cool.
goddamn adorable. I
Ooh.
haven't seen a story like this since The Silent Voice, but this seems far more on the wholesome side.
Don't bring... That's another anime. Oof. That one
Better
gets
stay
me.
that way, because if anything happens to this girl, I will be shooting on
Oh,
sight.
something's gonna happen. I like the art.
Bones are going through their 25th anniversary and they pulled out all the stops to celebrate. We got a new anime original sci-fi tokusatsu style show that takes place in the world that's a little bit of Blade Runner, a little bit of Carol and Tuesday, with also gay girls in it. I feel
Were
like more and more, I'm relying on
in
anime
it?
original shows to get my sci-fi fix, and this clearly has one of the most intricate and well thought out worlds of the season. And normally I love the show don't tell approach where I get to discover the
Ooh.
world and story as it naturally develops, but this beginning feels like just a bit too much information has been omitted. What are the characters trying to do here? Why are we fighting? Who the hell are these people in the first place? I'm gonna let it cook because I smell a potential delicious meal coming along, but I hope
Animation
I at
looks
least get a look
great.
at the menu soon.
俺は姫のこと
Another love confession victim of the goddamn anime fireworks. Well, you couldn't have picked a more cliche way to start off a romance plotline in your anime, but surely they can't drag this on for too long, right? Look, he clearly likes her, she clearly likes him. This
I
motherfucker
suppose.
traveled to another world for her, and now they're bloody married. They're married, for God's sakes. I've seen anime romance bullshit before, but how long can this possibly take?
ほんと佐藤は私のこと好きだね
Wait a minute. They actually gave him a second chance? This has never happened before in the history of anime. This is it. She's given him the perfect layup. Bro's got an open goal from 2 yards. There's no way he can fuck this up.
もちろん姫は 大切な
But-
友達だ
But they're married?
It's okay. I'm calm.
But they're married. How does that work? Biding his time until he gets his virgin.
If you enjoyed that video,
Yeah.
thank you very much this
You're
month.
welcome.
too.
You're
Also,
welcome.
Curtis Eckstein, Basil, Dysfunctional.
Basil. Awesome. Good job, Gigguk, as usual. Yeah, I guess that vending machine anime must have been like last year or the year before. I don't know. It's all a blur. Then give a little stretch in a bend. Yeah, there you go. More of that. Yeah, a lot of gay stuff. That's pretty cool, I guess. Anyway, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Please like and subscribe down below. It helps out the channel, makes me feel good inside. I'm thinking next week we'll start doing a couple of weekday live streams, just me playing video games or whatever. That's pretty much it. Yeah. What are you still doing here? Go home. Yeah. Thanks a lot. I really appreciate it. And bye.